Shedeur Sanders has secured another NIL deal, this time with Gatorade. We're going to be talking about it right after the bumper. What is good people? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, Shedeur Sanders, QB1 over at Jackson State, has secured an NIL deal with Gatorade. That is right. Shedeur Sanders has landed. He's become the second Gatorade athlete that has received an NIL deal. The first one being Paige Beckers over at North Carolina or UConn, the college basketball player. She is the women's college basketball player. And now Shedeur becomes the second. He becomes the first HBCU player to receive an NIL deal, that granted with Gatorade, that being because he's only the second one ever. So this is historic. This is legendary, as he would say. This is a big deal. And also Gatorade seems look like they're going to make a commitment to HBCUs in the future. Now I'm going to show you Shedeur's Gatorade ad, and then we're going to read to you from HBCU Legends. Shout out to my guy Cal T. Mosley over at HBCU Legends. I'm going to read some of that article and talk about Shedeur's Gatorade deal. So let's take a look. Let me share my screen. This is Shedeur's Gatorade deal, the legendary Gatorade deal. Let me go ahead and make that big, take some of this stuff off the screen, and let's take a look at it. So that is pretty cool. Pretty cool for Shedeur, pretty cool for Jackson State, and pretty cool for all HBCUs. Like I said, Gatorade seems like they're going to make a commitment to HBCUs moving forward, not just to Shedeur, not just to Jackson State, but to all the HBCUs moving forward. Now, this is big because, once again, this is how the HBCUs continue to rise up and continue to level the playing field, as Coach Prime Deion Sanders would say. Now, let's read some from Kyle's article. Let me go ahead and pull that up. And in this also, I want to make note too, because I'm in a different video. I'm going to be talking about the SWAC Classic. I'm going to be talking about the game. And I know a lot of JSU fans and a lot of Southern fans are upset with the SWAC Classic that's going to be played at Legion Field in Birmingham. But things like this is why that SWAC Classic is going to be critical. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that, but I'm going to make a whole nother video about the SWAC Classic. I got some information from the HBCU Game Day exclusive that took place with Dr. McClellan, the commissioner of the SWAC. But let's go ahead and talk about Shedeur and his Gatorade deal, his third NIL deal, at least that we know of. Brady Brand, Beats by Dre, and now Gatorade. But this is an article written by Cal T. Mosley. It says Shedeur Sanders lands an NIL deal with Gatorade. Jackson State's quarterback Shedeur Sanders announces a historic NIL partnership with the premier sports fuel drink Gatorade. Sanders is the first HBCU student athlete to join the legendary Sports Fuels drink roster with elite athletes like Serena Williams, J.J. Watt, Tyon Williamson, Trevor Lawrence, DK Metcalf, etc., etc. Shedeur shared his feelings with me, so he got a chance to talk to Shedeur about the Gatorade deal. He says, I'm honored to be a part of the Gatorade family. First and foremost, I'm blessed. It's a great opportunity. When you as a kid, I was drinking Gatorade regularly. So now that we have the opportunity to partner with them and be a part of Gatorade, I am very blessed, said Shedeur. In his freshman campaign, we know Shedeur led the SWAC champions, led Jackson State to that SWAC championship, to the Celebration Bowl, and he took home the Jerry Rice Award as the FCS Freshman of the Year, and also the Freshman of the Year in the SWAC. Sanders, 19, will work with Gatorade, a brand born on the NCAA sideline with deep ties to college athletics to drive national exposure of HBCU programs and athletes as a part of a multi-year partnership. Shedeur excitedly explained that Gatorade would, quote, definitely be helping other HBCU schools. This is about the numbers. It's about to go crazy. So right now, we're still planning on the exact details. I'll just let you know whenever we got things finalized. And then he goes into why Shedeur joined Gatorade. And it makes a lot of sense because we know Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, has a nice deal with Pepsi. As one of the country's best freshman college football players, Shedeur is another incredible addition to the Gatorade family, said, the CEO or CMO, VP of Pepsi Beverages. Now, we know Pepsi owns Gatorade, so all of that makes sense. Finally, Sanders noted that Gatorade, work with legendary athletes, and just to be a part of that speaks volumes. So I'm really excited just to be a part of them. So this is big. So in the key takeaway from that is moving forward, Gatorade will now not only have a relationship with Shedeur, now not only have a relationship with Jackson State, but now it sounds like them along with Pepsi will be committed to spending money, spending dollars with the HBCU, spending money, sponsoring, finances, resources. And that's what all of this is about. All of this is about resources. Let's say it all together. Resources. That's the only difference. That is what separates the Alabamas of the world, the Georgias of the world, the USCs of the world, those SEC schools that are in the same demographic, they're in the same parts of the country as SWAC schools or most HBCUs, from the HBCUs are the resources. That's why getting big TV deals matter. Getting sponsorships and corporate partners matter. It's the only difference. So Shedeur is doing his part. Jackson State is doing their part. We need to continue to see other schools, Grambling, Alcorn, Alabama A&M, FAMU, Prairie View, Texas Southern, all of these schools do their part in bringing more and more resources. So salute to Shedeur, salute to Jackson State, and I'm glad that it's taking place. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments on Shedeur Sanders getting that NIL deal. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, by the way. Hit that like button, and also subscribe to Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, to subscribe to Jeff Lightsy Jr. and the blackbosschannel.com and let me know. We first posted this on my Instagram and on my Twitter, JLightsy7. On my Twitter, JLightsy7, you could have saw this first. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Shedeur Sanders and his latest NIL deal with Gatorade. Second athlete in all of college sports with the Gatorade NIL deal. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. Peace.